Hey everyone, it's C Mystic back here with another pick a card. So today's pick a card will be, what is your starseed origin? Or are you an earth soul perhaps? Like I say in the description box for all my videos, I'm not sure if starseeds are real. However, I would love for that to be true. And you can probably tell where I've been told that I'm from. The first pick a card that I ever did was just like this one, where it was just a simple list of different starseed origins, and I happened to pick Sirius. I've had two different psychics tell me that I'm from Sirius as well, without knowing anything about me. Like I said, I would love for it to be true. So I'm going to do a few more videos like this, where it just has a long list of specific names on different topics, and you could use those with any other video that I have, or any other video in general, just to give further clarification or validation for you. So, being the Virgo that I am, I made the list quite specific. And a lot of these are not well known. There are quite a few that I don't know much about. But I will leave links in the description box to certain channels that describe each of these starseed origins for you, just in case you want to learn more. You can choose more than one option if you would like. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, there are 28 options to choose from in rows of 4. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And I will leave the timestamps in the description box below, which will probably take forever, but that's beside the point. So let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. Hey, for those of you who chose card number 1, you received Hyades. So you are a Hyadian. Hey, for those of you who chose card number 2, you received, I can't even pronounce it. It's Ophiuchus. That's a constellation, I think. But I do know someone that put information, a video out about these, this specific origin. So, hey, for those of you who chose card number 3, Orion. Hey, for those of you who chose card number 4, your origin is Lyra. They're usually feline beings. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 4, you are from Draco. And Draco sort of gets a bad rap. Sort of like Orion. Well, Draco's in Orion. But there are some races in Draco that have embraced more of the darker side. But then there are some that embrace more of the lighter side, just like humans. So don't get scared by having Draco. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 6, you're an elemental from Earth. So that could be fae, mermaids, elves, gnomes, things of that nature. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 7, your origin is the angelic realm. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 8, you are an earth soul. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 9, you are an elemental from a galactic realm. So it could be any sort of origin, but when your origin was as an elemental in a specific realm. So, hey, for those of you who chose option number 10, you are from Delphinus. Usually aquatic or dolphin there. And like I said in the intro, if you want to learn more about each of these, I will leave a couple channels linked in the description box for you to go to their channel, and they have a bunch of videos explaining the different ones. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 11, you are from Sirius. So this could be Sirius A, Sirius B. There's blue beings, there's amphibians, there's aquatic beings. So, hey fam. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 12, you are from Atlantis. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 13, you are from Alpha Centauri. And like I said in the intro, if you want to know more about this origin, I will leave links to specific channels in the description box that will go into more detail about these specific races. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 14, your origin is serpents. So that would be, they're mostly snake-like beings. And like I said, I will leave links in the description box for specific channels that go into more detail about each of these origins. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 15, your origin is Arcturus. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 16, your origin is an other galactic origin. That means it is not listed here. I tried to be very specific and include every single one I could find, but at the same time, humans, we don't know everything, right? So it's just not listed in this group. Okay. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 17, your origin is Vega. So Vega is associated with Lyra. And as I mentioned in the intro, I will leave links to specific channels in the description box where you can find out more information. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 18, you are from Pegasus. So usually Pegasus type beings there, the winged horses. And as I mentioned, I will leave a link in the description box for certain channels that go into more detail for each of these Starseed origins. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 19, you are from the Pleiades. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 20, you are from Regulus. So that's usually lions, usually white lions. And as I said, I will leave links in the description box to certain channels that go into more detail about each of these. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 21, South. Don't know much about this one, but I will leave a link in the description box to Nazama, the Hebrew Mystic Healer's website, and she will go into more detail. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 22, your origin is Cassiopeia. And I will leave links in the description box, as I mentioned, for certain channels that go into more detail for each of these races. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 23, you are from Shaula, I think, S-H-A-U-L-A, Shaula. As I mentioned before in the intro, I will leave links in the description box for certain channels that go into more detail for each of these races. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 24, you are from Lemuria. So similar to Atlantis, it was around the same, happened during the same time. Lemuria was more of the divine feminine, while Atlantis was more the divine masculine energy. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 25, you're an Antarian, so from Antares. Like I said, I will leave links in the description box for certain channels that go into more detail about each specific origin. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 26, you are from Andromedan. As I mentioned before, and for each of these, I will leave links in the description box for certain channels that go into more detail for each of these races. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 27, you are Anunnaki. I will leave links in the description box, like I mentioned in the intro, to certain channels that go into more detail for each of these races. Nazama, she will know more about the Anunnaki. She pronounces it Anunnaki, though, but Nazama will know more about them. Hey, for those of you who chose option number 28, you are Blue Avian. So you are avian. Those are the blue birds. I think they're associated with Lyra. They're very high vibrational, too. Thank you for watching, and please check out the playlist with other videos such as this that has long lists of specific topics, just so you can get more clarification on another reading, or perhaps validation, or just simply if you just want to know the answer without having, to watch a 20-minute sort of reading about it. So thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that would be super, super helpful and help circulate the channel. You take care, and God bless.